Hi, congratulations on your new RV. We're really excited for you. Please make sure before you're signing that you bring the following items with you. If you're a cash buyer, please make sure that you bring a cashier's check, no personal checks at time of signing, or you may bring actual cash. If you're a finance customer, please make sure that you bring proof of insurance listing your specific lien holder. If you need that information, please call us ahead of time. Also, make sure that you bring all valid driver's license of all persons that will be listed on the title. If you have a trade that you're trading in with us, please make sure that you bring your 10-day payoff as well as your title and all persons who will be listed on the title of that trade. Arrive 30 minutes early before your appointment time so we can properly inspect your unit, and also make sure that you have the fridge on and running prior to arrival. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 810-686-0710. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hello, this is Mike with TradeWinds RV Center, here to congratulate you on your Redwood 3951 MB fifth wheel. You guys have picked a beautiful unit here. I'm here to walk you around it, show you how to use a few things to get the best out of your camping experience. Let's start with talking about arriving at the campsite and a few things taken into consideration when parking. On your campsite, you want to leave plenty of room for both them awnings to come in and out, as well as your slides. On your off campsite, leave plenty of room for all three of these slides. And I also want you to think about where your power water connection is going to be. Your power cord is going to be on your off campsite or your driver's side of your tow vehicle, all the way at the rear. Big long 30 amp cord stores inside there. And your water connections are going to be back toward the front of the unit. You get yourself a big long water hose to use. Documentation will be here. Park accordingly so you can utilize facilities. Once you arrive and unhook your hitch, first thing we're going to do is level our unit. Your unit comes with this auto leveling system. We turn this on to the right up here. We're simply just going to touch auto level. Oh, we're going to go through enter. The first thing that's going to happen is the front of the unit is going to drop all the way down. So of course make sure your vehicle is out of the way. Then the auto leveling system is going to kick in. Front will lift back up. Feet will start coming down. And you're going to let it do its dance for a few minutes. You have landing legs here, there, coming down from both sides. One over there just came down. One on the opposite side over here. So let it do its thing and dance itself around. Once it does become level, that green light in there, it's going to flash and it's going to show your level. Once your unit's level and stable, we'll hook up our power and water. So it's going to take a few minutes to get itself level. Your power cord is going to be all the way here on the rear. Open this up, you've got this retractable cord. Simply pull it out and plug into a 50 amp. At the end of that 50 amp cord in your convenience pack will be a dog bone, we call it. We'll bring it from 50 amp down to 30. And should you need to, plug into a 110, you can throw this 30 to 15 amp reducer on the end of that as well. Okay. This power is retractable. Now pull the cord back in. Recommend flipping this up, holding this with one hand, guiding it with the other hand. It's power hooked up, took up our water. Again, our docking station's up front in the storage area. First and foremost, got a little chart here. It's going to show you how to use everything. At campsites, we're going to hook up to city water. So set the knobs accordingly. Blue to the left, red up, green right, white down. exactly how you want them. First and foremost, again, your water pressure regulator. This water pressure regulator is going to reduce water pressure 40 to 50 psi, protecting the lines in your unit. You don't know what the water pressure is at different campsites, so always use this. Come over here to city water. Go ahead and remove the quick connect hose here. Now we see a little better. Take our water pressure regulator, hook it up here where it says city water. You've got the knob set to city water. Go ahead, turn that hose on. Now if that hose has been on for a little while, once you go inside and open up your slides. I need you to open up your slides because I need you to get inside and open up all of your water taps. Get all the air out of the lines, get a nice steady flow of water going through them all, then shut them off. Come outside here, your trauma water system. So I'm going to send you another separate video completely on this. But just briefly, here's your door. It sets down on some flaps that'll hold it up. You are going to open this lever here. Take this filter, stick it in there, snap that in, and turn this on. Then inside, where you open up your slides by the control panel, there's another control panel specifically for the system. I'll show you that on when we get inside. Back to our water. Now let's say we're going to go camping and we're not going to use city water. We're going to go dry camping or boondocking. In that case, we have a two-step process to go through. First thing we can do is fill our tank. Power fill. White down, green left, red up, and blue now turns straight down. Same spot, turn on your hose. That's going to fill your fresh tank now. You're going to go inside, keep an eye on that. Once your fresh water shows full, come back out here, remove your hose. Now whenever you want to utilize that water, we're going to switch this to dry camping. We're going to go blue, red and green up, white down. We match dry camping. Now when we want to utilize that water, we'll turn on our water pump indoors. Don't turn on your water pump and set the city water, that's already pressurized. Alright, we're all set up with power and water. We'll go ahead and walk you around the rest of the unit, continuing here in the docking station. Again, up top, your auto leveling system. I stand corrected, that light would be a solid green when you're level. More instructions on that here. Over here is where you plug in your cable and satellite. Your water filter. Again, there's a quick connect hose for that. Hot and cold water there. Different setups there. City water connection. Tank flush. We'll talk about that when leaving the campsite and dumping our black tanks. Little hose area. You run your hoses down through here so you can keep this closed. This will help you change your water filter. Again, to your right will be your trauma water system. Let's see, this filter does store conveniently right up in there. Front storage here, you're prepped for solar. Got a rack system here. You can buy all kinds of accessories to mount in there. Up front here is going to be your propane. Lefty loosey to open. There's your regulator for that. Down below your hot water system is going to be a flue for your furnace. A couple things on that. One, make sure it's never blocked. Two, if you are running your furnace to clear that, it does get hot. Now they do have your tanks in a different area here. Wastewater and sewage dumps. You have one here, as well as one in front of your tires. So one in front of your tires, one in back of your tires. And then your dumps are right here. This is the front of the unit. This is the back of the unit. Talk about those when leaving the campsite. It's all storage through here. Got a ladder, utilize it. Go up there a couple times a year, check the seams of your roof, and caulk with recommended RV roofing caulk. So you're prepped for a backup camera as well. Accessory hitch and all the towing information for that hitch is right here on your bumper. Couple of awnings, got one halfway out, one all the way out. Huge storage area. Your lighting for in here is going to be in this front one, and a 110 there as well. Continuing down our campsite. Up front here is just the other side of your storage. Propane here. Starting back here, you have single shutoffs for all of your water system. They're all tagged. This is all of your electrical. You have a stereo out here. Pick anything up inside this metal building. There you go with your speakers for that. Up top out here. Touch it once to mute. Touch it twice to shut it off. Your cap lighting. That's the lighting for your little redwood next to your door. That's a porch light. Vacuum system. Down here. To get to your back of your vacuum, pull on this black button there. There's where you get to your filter. All the hose for your vacuum system's here. You also got a 110 with GFCI reset. Cable and satellite in case you want to put a TV out here. Inside this access is your fluids for your hydraulic leveling system. Again, your other side of your propane, and more storage up front. I believe you're prepped for a generator here. Storage here, generator prep there, batteries here. Check your battery post every now and then. Make sure those haven't wiggled loose while you're going down the road. You do have a battery disconnect up here as well. That'll disconnect all the battery power to the unit. That's just a vent for your battery. That about covers everything out here. We'll take a look on the inside. Alright, coming up inside the unit, first thing I always like to point out is your fire extinguisher. Make sure that you and everyone that's camping with you knows the fire extinguisher is located by the entry doorway in case of an emergency. To my right here in the kitchen, got this panel here. There's your controls. So let's start up top with the in command. Just going to touch this. Your already set password is 4 zeros. You can change that. So starting up here, get a generator here. You can start that here. Your awnings. The awning lights turn on and off here. You got a rear awning and a front awning. We'll bring that rear awning back in. Let you see that through the window there. Now your front one, you hear those when they lock in. The front one, you only want to run these awnings out until you can see your gray bar and your flap falls down. If you hold that out button down, that will continue to run itself out and run itself up backwards. So keep an eye on it when you run them out. Make sure you don't run them out further than you need to. And as it closes up, put the lid off. We'll close the door here and tell you that slam locks work best when gently slammed. Alright, we'll go back from our awnings. We also have our slide controls. We'll utilize that when we bring everything back in. Your lights, you turn on and off all of your lights from here. Kitchen lights. Accent lights. Your hitch, you can bring the front of the unit up and down with this. Tank heaters, that's a 12-volt pad that's on your tanks in case you're in inclement weather and you think you're going to freeze them. Your HVAC here, mode we're going to turn on. We're going to change the mode to cool, turn it on high, turn temperature on here, and our AC should crank up here. There it goes. We'll shut that off. Generally the AC shut off kind of quickly. It did. I'm going to go back in, change my mode to heat with a high and low fan. You can reset the time. So your AC options. Go to the next one. There's your kitchen. Turn the AC on here. Bedroom AC. Set your temperatures. Last, just regular settings. Bluetooth, floor plan, other info you may want. There's an in command app. I had to recommend it. It's a J command, in command from Jayco. You can put it on your phone and do a lot of this from your phone. Here's where you'll turn on your water pump if you're using potable water. And here's a spot you can just turn off all of your lights from. Down below that, your Truma AquaGo water system. Again, we can go from off to the different settings, eco, the fans to clean it, etc. Again, separate video coming from Truma on this AquaGo hot water system. There's the in-command app, and there's where you can watch the video on it. Down below that, 110 and a 12-volt carbon monoxide propane detector. The reason I mention that's 12 volts, always running off your battery. So if you are out boondocking, dry camping somewhere, and you'll be gone for the day, use that battery disconnect up front to keep this from running your battery down. Underneath our stairs over here is our vacuum system. Keep everything on the floor to here. By lifting that up, it automatically sucks it in there. I'm going to continue in the kitchen. We've got a fresh water drinking system. Our regular sink. Dish drying racks. There's going to be a separate manual for your dishwasher, as well as your fridge from Samsung. A lot to explain on those. Manual will do it much better. You have a safety strap, so you can strap these in to keep your TV, or excuse me, keep your fridge from bouncing around. Some basic standard settings in here, but again, your manual on both of those will get you through that. Fridge, you've got, or oven, you've got a panel light. So if you turn that to light and hit your spark, all these will light right up for you. And this last one, to make sure it didn't light, is off. The one in the middle is actually your stove. We'll shut all these off. Excuse me, the one in the middle is your oven. There's an oven light here. Lighting here. You have a light, high and low exhaust, and a microwave that works. Not much more to talk about in here. You do have a little half bath in here. In your bathrooms, I just want to mention plumbing. Just like you maintain your house at home, maintain your plumbing. Keep an eye on this PEX. Make sure nothing's wiggled loose over time. You also have a max air vent in the kitchen with a remote. Turn that on, and that will open and turn on. And you hit off, it's going to close and shut itself off. Got lighting here. This is your wine guard antenna system. You see a few of these throughout the unit. These help the furnace work. They're temperature readers. Go on up into the living room. 3 sofas, and the 2 on the sides will make into a bed. Show you quickly how to do that. back cushions are just velcroed on. Remove them. Lift up on the front of the sofa. Flip that up and pull it toward you. Lay the back piece down. Just that quickly you've got a bed. Reverse the process to put it back. Just make sure you lift the back up first, otherwise you will damage your sofa. Turn your cushions. Just that quickly you are back to a bed. Turn on our TV. So when you get to the campsites, go into your menu. Run a digital channel scan for all of your local channels, so you can pick up your local channels when you arrive. And below that's your fireplace. Not just for looks anymore. I can go through and show you all the pretty colors, but that's not what this is best for. If it's chilly in the morning or evening and you're at a campsite, go over here, turn on that heat on to high. This starts cranking out heat immediately and it will get it toasty in here in no time. Save your gas, use their electricity to warm it up in here. Again, fireplace, not just for looks anymore. Kinds of accent lighting here. Another sofa that'll make into a bed. We have recliners here. Power recliner. We got a light. We've got a recliner. It lays back. You got massage and heat. Bring this back down. Same thing over here. We'll rock that one out. Yeah, these recliners are really nice, all power. Again, heat massage and a light in case you can't find your drink. Leaving out of here now. Then back up into the bedroom. One thing I wanted to mention, these doors, they snap. There's a bungee cord to hold them open for travel. Another TV in here, remote for that. Biggest thing in your bedroom during travel, your bed must be up in a reclined position. Once you arrive, come up here, press this button right here. Power bed must be in the up position for travel. Actually, it's because this slide will not close if it's down. So lay your bed on down. And you're all set in here. Another door, another bungee. Just make sure these doors are nice and secure when you're traveling. Come back in your shower. Another door to mention. The snap right here. Beautiful glass doors we don't want to break, so snap that on there before you take off and travel. Got a seat that'll fold down. Big rain head shower, removable wand. You do have another max air vent. Same thing back here. Crank it up, open it up with your remote here. Close it and it's shut off. His and her sinks, again, GFCI 110 with GFCI reset, excuse me. Below that, some more plumbing to maintain. Keep an eye on your PEX plumbing, make sure nothing's wiggled loose. That about covers everything on the inside. It's act like we're leaving the campsite and close the unit up. Well, one of the first things we know we have to do, put our bed back up into the recline position. putting away some remotes. I did have one more thing to mention on the way down these stairs. Next to the stairs is our breaker box and fuses. Got a ton of 15s in there, 10, 7.5, and a little handful of 25s. Highly recommend having these with you when you go camping. Alright, so let's get ready to start closing the unit up. I like to start by going through the unit and shutting off lights. So what we can do at this point, come back to our control panel, touch that, enter in our preset zeros, go to lights, and just shut all them off. Now you can look around and see all the individual lighting we need to walk through the unit and shut off. Put our remotes away in a drawer. Walk through the unit and shut off all of our accent lighting. Do that real quick. So now walk through the unit, shut off all the accent lights except for the ones that can be controlled by interior lights here. Now I'm going to say doors and drawers. Walk through your unit, make sure all doors and drawers are closed. In our bathroom, snap back those glass doors. In our hallway, snap open this door, snap open that bathroom door there. Strap down our fridge. Again, securing everything for travel. Come up to our control panel, go to slides. We're going to start with the hydraulic slide. I'm going to push in, and that's going to bring in both the sides around me. This one as well as this one. And all of our kitchen slides. Once those are in, off door side sofa, bring that in. Again, on our bed, we'll make sure that we have raised that bed up into the reclined position so that our slide will close. Bedroom slide back there. And the last one down there will be the door side sofa slide. Let's bring this last one in. Again, we walked through the unit, closed all doors and drawers, made sure everything was secure and ready for travel. Got all our slides back in. Go back to our main control panel, hit the interior lights and shut them off. Exiting the unit. The most important thing you want to remember here, this exterior door has to be all the way open. Otherwise, this will catch on your door when going in. Your feet are also adjustable. Simply press in on this and move the feet to where you want. You see these steps will pretty much go up on their own. Set them inside. Now before you leave the campsite, and I say this in case you're going to get in and look at the levels of your tanks while you're dumping. Before you leave the campsite, lock and deadbolt this door, lift and turn this handle. That's how you want that door for travel. You don't want the horror story of your door coming open while you're traveling. Alright. Now we're at the campsite. We're going to unhook our power, our water, our cable. And we're going to make sure everything is clear up front here. Shut the gas off. And come to our control panel. Turn back on our auto leveling. We're going to scroll through here to auto retract Enter to begin. Get out of the way. And let us do its thing. It's going to bring up all of your stabilizing jacks. Again, like always, it's going to dip the front down first. See the legs coming up. Get all of our legs up. Auto hitch. Go to auto retract. We did that. We're going to switch down to auto hitch. Enter to begin. That is going to raise the front up to wherever it was when we hit auto level. So if you remove your vehicle and hit the auto level, this is going to bring us right back up to that same level. Once that's ready, we're going to hook up our hitch and head on up to the dump station. Now at the dump station, park accordingly. You're going to have two dumps on this thing. You've got one in front of your tires and one behind the tires. Again, come inside our storage area here. We'll turn these lights on so we can see this a little better. Alright, so we're going to grab our 10-foot sewage hose, hook it up there in the front, right here in front of your tires. We're going to come inside here, and again, like I said, the back is your front, so we're going to pull this black handle. Now it sounds like that's no longer draining. Leave that black handle open. Again, emphasizing leaving that black handle open. Grab your sewage hose and hook it up to this tank flush. Again, with that black handle open, turn your hose on and let that run. That's going to wash out your black tank. When that's done, close that. Remove your hose, close that. And let it run for a good 5 minutes. Rinse it out real good. When that's done, close your black handle and pour your gray. Now the gray is going to be cleaner water. It's just sinks your showers. That's going to clean your sewage hose out for you. When that's done, close that one. Remove that hose. Hook it up back here to this one. Pull this one here. When that's done, close it and then pull this one. Again, it's going to be cleaner water. You sink your showers and then clean your sewage hose out for you. When you're done, take and store your sewage hose in a nice convenient area. Nice and sanitary. Come back up here. And if you are out boondocking, underneath where your hot water heater is and your furnace flue is going to be your fresh water drain. Grab that handle, open that up. That's going to dump all of your fresh water. Again, make sure you shut off your hot water heater. Remove your filter. Hook back up and head on home. Again, thank you guys so much for your purchase. Hope you enjoy this Redwood for many years to come. Happy camping.